What is this betrayal of which Iraziel spoke? Aren't you one of the Sovereign's most powerful agents?
I will explain later. Now is not the time to talk. Now is the time to run.
No! He knows I'm with you, so I am tainted by your treachery. I'm risking my life, and I deserve to know now, Agriel.
If you wish. Something happened while I was undercover in Griffin lands. It made me question Kabbaleth's plans.
Question our Sovereign? You would consider that?
Considered it and done it. Now he knows, and... how does he know? Who spied on me?
It doesn't matter now. Wait. He mentioned your ambitions. You want to replace him, don't you? To rule Sheog in his place. That is madness.
Well... I should not give my plans away so easily, but...
If anyone could do it, it is you. And you will remember those who helped you, yes. So what is the next step, my lord? Or should I say, my sovereign?
To get the heart of the Griffin. You saw it in action.
Yes, we must have that.
I know where they keep it. In the Griffin King's Mausoleum, the Hall of Heroes. It's in the middle of the Empire, well defended.
So there'll be a lot of killing. What's the bad news?
You know, Biara, I'm glad I have you as an ally rather than an enemy. I am not here to kill you. I need to get the stone that lies within. A demon army is heading this way. Move aside and I won't spill your blood.
Demons have committed enough atrocities here, you filth. I won't be the one who betrays my dead king and lets you desecrate his tomb! Helms down! Shields up! Griffin eternal!
So my old enemy Vare and his army want to come and play, huh? So be it.
off your head and bringing your skull back to Kabbaleth.
My skull will stay right where it is, Vayer. Unlike yours, it actually has brains inside.
Who disturbs the rest? A demon. But you touch the stone, so you can't be. Approach me, stranger.
You are an illusion. From where do you speak?
Ah. That is why you were not affected by the stone. Interesting. Agriel, I presume.
You have one up on me. And you are?
Tiru.
Tiru. My former master had much to say about you. It was all quite passionate, and none of it was nice.
Former master. That is reassuring news. If you have disowned the demon sovereign, why are you here?
He seeks this, and I don't want him to have it.
Then we share a goal. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you are high in the councils of Kabbaleth.
For years, I was his agent in the Griffin Empire.
Then we can help each other. Kabbaleth wants to destroy you. The Griffin army hunts you for killing their king. And now, something even worse comes.
Worse than that?
Indeed. A demon messiah. More powerful even than Kabbaleth. It might mean the end of everything. We need each other.
Where do I find you?
South of the Elven capital, in Ireland, the Iris Sea. There is an island in the shape of a crescent moon. If you live to make it that far, don't worry. I'll find you. Hurry!
Well, dead king, I think you will have a great deal of company before this comes to an end.